Umamusume has been out in just about a week now. And probably a lot of you, like me, had no idea what you were doing at first. But after about a week of just being obsessed with this game, I've now gotten a full team of Bs and even one B plus character. Every single one of them has won the URA championship besides Scarlet. So I figured I would do kind of like a, I don't know if you call it a guide or kind of like a walkthrough of just like a career. I just got my like 1 week ticket for a random SSR. And I ended up getting, I don't even remember her name, but then I used my guarantee to get Teo. So I figured we'd do Teo today. It's my first time using her. So we'll see how smooth it goes. I don't really know how to build her yet, but at least we could run through it and give you guys like an idea of kind of like what I go through, like thought process wise when I'm picking stuff to do during the career. Because I know at first it can be very overwhelming. But so the first thing you're gonna obviously do is pick your person. So we're gonna go with Teo. And then we're gonna look at like the stats and like what they want to do, right? It's like Teo is really good at medium races and okay at long. So most of her races will most likely be medium or long races. So you want to keep that in mind. Usually most of the races that you have to do usually kind of are tailor-made towards them. And then this is already where things start to get confusing. I didn't understand this at all at first. But you're gonna pick like a legacy character. So at first I was just looking at like how it changed stuff here. But I recently learned that you actually wanna, if you hold left click and go to inspiration, it'll show you what you actually inherit from them. And the big one you really want to look at is the blue stats for these three, especially the parent in particular. The grandparents matter too, but definitely the parent in particular. I really like speed, so like a 3-star speed, I'm very happy I just got this today, is really, really nice. So I'm gonna put this for Teo to get her more speed. You can see she gets like the 21 speed here, and then throughout the career, you'll get like inspiration, so you got more speed that way. So she'll be the first one, and then for the second one, I want something to make her long distance a little better. As well as give her some stamina. So I'm thinking probably this one, because this one gives stamina and it gives her late surger, so it kind of gives her another way to run if she wanted to, if I didn't want to do pace. And it gives her an A for long. So I'm gonna pick this one as well, King Halo. And then lastly, what you're going to do is your cards. So you probably heard a lot of like Super Creek and Fine Motor being really good, but you may not know why. There's a few reasons. One is like the stamina card is really nice for Super Creek, and then I like to pick a lot of speed cards. Like you can see, I have Teo's, Suzuka's, and the new special week one, but I can't use Teo since we're using Teo this time. So we'll replace that one with a probably this one. We could go with this. It's a Guts card, which I don't like Guts as a stat, but some of the stuff on this one's pretty nice. But I think I'm gonna go with this one today. I think we're gonna power one. But part of why Super Creek is so good is its stamina, and then a lot of the bonuses it gives. So like friendship bonus, which is really nice to get more training stats. Training effectiveness, which just flat out gives you more training stats. The initial stamina is a really good one. The fan bonus is nice, and specialty priority is also a nice one. And then like some of the skills you learn are really universal. The corner recovery, every single like race course is gonna have a corner, so this procs like basically every race. And these are the skills I tend to go for, ones that will always like proc and they aren't like too situational. And then for your friend one, I kind of like to shop around a little bit and then find a whale, because then you could use them as a legacy too. I didn't know that for a bit. If you want to use a legacy, you do it 3 times a day. I've already done my 3. But you could use like one of your friends' legacy. So if you find someone that has like a really high fine motor like this, they probably have a whale character too you could use as like a parent. So that's why I ended up like just kind of shopping around, finding some whales and kind of adding them for the legacy. As well as the high fine motor. Once you've done that, you can start career. Easy peasy. Yeah, normally I try and go for 3 speed, but unfortunately we can't use Tokai Teo, so we're gonna do 2 speed and 2 stamina, which isn't bad because a lot of her races are gonna be longer as well. Like they're gonna be medium or long race. So the stamina's not bad either. So this is where the parents come into play for the first time. They come into play 3 times throughout. This is the first one. And then... Okay, so now you get 11 turns to make like your debut. And you're gonna have a bunch of options here at the start, right? So you already have max energy, so you don't need to rest. You have no like status ailments here. If you had like a blue status ailment here, this would light up the infirmary and you could go to it and get rid of it. But we don't have any right now, so we don't need to do that. Your mood is normal, so you're not gonna get like any like buffs to training or anything. But you can get that up with recreation. I like to do that in a little bit, but not right away, because sometimes it gives stamina back. So I like to do training at least once first. In terms of training, I usually prioritize speed as the most important, stamina as second most important, power third, wit fourth, and guts as my last. I mostly just ignore guts. Wit goes up for me a little bit if I have good skills, because wit will proc your skills more often. So if you get a bunch of good skills, maybe prioritize wit a little higher. And then say like you're more of a late surge character, like an end character, maybe you'll prioritize power a little higher. Maybe it might bump up a little higher than stamina. Or if you're long distance, for the most part, maybe stamina will go a little higher. So kind of just like, it's mostly based on the character, but for the most part, as a general rule of thumb, I usually do speed, stamina, power, wit, then guts. But early on, the big one that I look for is where your support cards are. Because when you level these up, you'll start getting friendship bonuses, which increases the amount of stats you get by training. So early on, I try and level these guys up. Super Creek's a good one to level up, because she'll sit and like buff up your stamina, and she'll give you some really good abilities. So I'm gonna try and level up Super Creek with the stamina start. And then the answers here usually affect like what stats you get. Sometimes you get like energy or like a mood boost, or you'll get like a stat. Sometimes it's kind of obvious. Like sometimes it'll be like, do you want to focus on speed or power? Sometimes it'll be less obvious, like this one. So this one will probably drain energy and give her a stat. Yep, so it drains 5 energy, gave her 5 stamina. And then when you get one of these, it means that you'll get one of the skills from your support card on like a discount. So you'll get like either Wet Condition, Cloudy Day, Outer Post Efficiency, Corner Recovery, Race Course, Second Wind, Restart, Front Runner Savvy. So if you want one of these skills, I would recommend doing this when you see this pop up. I'm not like super want one of these skills, but there's 2 people here and it's stamina, so I'll probably do it on this turn. And then I haven't done Teo's career yet, so I'm not quite sure to the answers to some of them what they'll give, so we'll kind of learn that as we go. Anyways, usually around now, so I don't really want Suzuka's, because Suzuka gives mostly like front runner stuff, and I'm not gonna have Teo be a front runner, so I don't really care for this one too much. And then this one gives fine motor, which some of these are pretty good. So I might do power this time around. I think I actually will. I want the fine motor stuff. We see here, we get the fall runner, which was kind of one of the ones I didn't want, unfortunately. But that's okay. Okay, we'll let her stop talking for a second. So now that we have like 8 days left, our stamina's gone down a bit. We're gonna do recreation. I like to do it because it gives you a boost to how many stats you get every time you train when her mood's up. And it gives you a little stamina back. Not every time, but most of the time it will. So I usually get my stamina down a little bit and then do this. Kind of like 2 birds, 1 stone. So yeah, that time we didn't get energy back, but we got great instead of going to good, which was nice. So we skipped straight from good to, or straight from normal to great, but we didn't get energy back. So overall, it still wasn't bad. We'll probably go with stamina again because there's 2 people here and one of them Super Creek, and I want to level Super Creek up a bit. Unfortunately, we lost. This is 75-25. Today has been a bad day in luck. It's been like this all day, so we ended up failing that one. That's okay. There's nothing too great, so I'm gonna use today to rest. Also, I'm gonna turn down her talking a bit, so I don't have to talk over as much. Okay, so now is a great day to do stamina because we have 3 people here. 2 of them are speed cards, which will be nice for later. Because they'll boost your speed training once you get them to bar 4. Look at this. Get our stamina up to an E, which I don't know if this is true or not. This is kind of just my own little superstition. I like getting the letter grades up. I feel like it makes a big difference. I don't know if it actually does or not. Maybe it's just my superstition, but I like when the letter grade changes every 100 points. So if something's close to going over 100, I usually go for it. And then you could get the fine motor discount, or we could try and get more friendship up in speed. And I think I'm gonna go for friendship for now. And then again, more friendship, 2 on speed, so it's a good day to do speed. Then when you get to like this amount of energy, good balance. Yeah. The balance gives stamina. If you did the other one, it probably would have given you guts or power. So on a day like this, where you're kind of like, you're starting to get to a 24% failure rate, I usually look through, see if there's anything I want. If there's something I want, I'll do this day, and then rest on the next day. There's not really anything I want, and then I'll rest on this day, but I kind of want this one. So we're gonna risk the 24% chance and hopefully not fail it. Nice. Ooh, this one. See what this does. I don't know what her stuff is yet. This is the first time doing Teo. So the race is tomorrow. There's really not anything we can do without a super high failure chance and risking her getting hurt. Besides, wit. So the wit has a way lower failure chance than the other ones, and it actually gives a little stamina back. So we could do this and get a little stamina back and get 3 friendship up, but it's honestly still kind of a high failure rate. So we're just gonna rest for today. The first race is normally the easiest, so I don't want to push it too early. So now that today's the day of the race, you can pick a skill on this day if you want, but I would recommend not, because like as you see, all those question marks we've been doing have been giving us discounts. So the longer you wait, the higher the discount you can get on these. So if you spend it too early, you're kind of like risking spending more skill points than you could have if you had gone later. And with the first race, you don't even have to win, you just have to run in it. I would recommend just not getting any of these for now. Especially because I don't really see too many I want. Maybe Shrewd Step, because I know there's a Pace Chaser, or Prudent Positioning, but I'd rather get these when I have like a % off on them. We're just gonna have a race for now. And then, once you're on race day, you can do prediction. If you see this, it means like, sometimes they're the favorite, sometimes they're like the number 2 or 3. They say like, it'll be like something really short, like I think she could be a top contender. That's usually the best one, but this one's still pretty good. So she'll most likely win this. And if she doesn't, it's not a big deal. The first race, you just have to race in. There's nothing much to it. Yeah, so she's the favorite. We have full double circles. She'll probably easily win this. Just for the sake of the video not being too long, I'm just gonna skip it with view results. Yep, and she gets first place. You may not have view results if you're new. I think view results only shows up once you've won that race before. It'll make you like watch it the first time. And once you've won it, you can do view results. We're mostly gonna do view results just because this video is already gonna be long enough as is. It's probably gonna be like 30-40 minutes. Okay. So now we have full stamina because we did rest right before the race. Your energy does not come back after you race. Sometimes it actually goes down a little bit. So resting before a race isn't always a bad idea, especially if you think like you have the race in the bag. It's not a bad idea to rest and then wait until after the race to start spending your energy again. Energy does not affect how your horses... Sorry, horse girls. It feels weird calling them horse. The horse girls do during the race. Energy only affects training. Your mood, however, does affect how they do during the race. As you can see, like, she gets a 2% attribute bonus when in a race, and here she'll get a 4% bonus. If you're here, you'll get a 4% minus. But energy doesn't affect the race at all. So you could go into it with no energy, and it won't make a difference. But just keep in mind you won't have any energy when you come out of that race, too. So we're gonna go with this one, because it has Super Creek and Fine Motor in it. And it's stamina, and we're getting a hint. So this is a really good one to do. So we had 3 in power. I don't do power too often, but if usually there's 3 or more people in it, I'll tend to do it. So we'll do power this time. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of power. I think power is nice if you do like late surgers. But I mostly make my characters pace chasers. And Teo is mostly only a pace chaser, so I don't like power as much. But I still like some of it. It's not too much. We'll go stamina again. We're mostly focusing on stamina, which normally I do speed, but everyone keeps showing up in the stamina. So I guess we're doing stamina this run. And then if you want any more planning to kind of help you with your training, you could actually go here, click on details, and you can see what your next race is going to be if you click on this. So we know this one will be a medium. It'll be right, it'll be in the winter, and it'll be 2,000 meters. So you kind of plan like, I probably want more speed since it's a medium and not a long. So we'll probably focus more on our speed training. But we're gonna do whip for this one because there's 3 people in it. We get a hint, and it gives you a little stamina back, which means I could probably squeeze in 1 speed before I have to rest. So we're gonna do whip for this one. Okay, so we didn't get anything good, so we'll actually rest on this one. No, actually we'll do recreation. I want to get her to great. So we got some stamina back, and we got great. That's why I like to do recreation when you have a little stamina missing, because sometimes it gives you a decent chunk of stamina back, or energy back. So this one will give you stamina. Some of them I've memorized, but Teo's new to me, so some of them I don't know yet. Okay, everyone's on wit today, basically. So I think we're just gonna do wit, level up the friendships. We'll see. I'll show you more why the friendships are so important in a little bit. It's hard to show you right now. Once they get to the 4 bars, you'll start to understand why I've been focusing so much on the friendship. Do whip 1 last time. I really want to get more into the speed though. Perfect. So there's 3 on speed today, so we can do speed. There's 4 in wit. We're gonna do wit again. You keep getting so many in wit. Normally I focus on speed, but they've barely been in there. That's okay. We'll make up for it later once we get the friendship bonuses. Oh, and also for anyone that's not sure, so speed obviously makes your character run faster. Stamina makes your character, you know, like be able to do longer races without getting winded. Power is kind of more of like a late game one. It like lets you push out of like the pack and kind of like make that final push. Guts, the reason why I don't like guts is it it kicks in when you like run out of stamina and kind of helps your character like push through in the end if they're like out of stamina. But ideally, if you just have enough stamina, you won't need guts. And then wit helps you proc your abilities more often. So that's mainly why I don't like guts. Is just ideally you have enough stamina and you don't really need it. Sometimes the game will tell you like, oh, your guts is too low, but I don't know. I've really never been a fan of it. I've heard you could make it work in kind of like a gimmick build, but I never tried. We're gonna do speed again. Get her to E speed. A little superstition. I don't know. I like getting the letters. I feel like it makes a difference. I don't know if it does or not, but that's my superstition. There's 3 people in this one, and 2 of them are about to get to their 4th bar. So I think we're gonna do 1 more day of training and get this. And then we're just gonna rest today because we'll probably fail almost anything we do. So this will probably give you guts because you can see you need the guts in it. You need healthy body to race well. This will probably give her more energy. Finesse might give her speed. We'll go finesse. Nope, we'll give her skill points. Alright. I know no one's in it, but like I said, my little superstition, I like getting the letter grades up, so we're gonna go with stamina. Okay. So before we start doing anything and putting skills in, you could go to here. You could see it's turf, it's medium, so that's good for her. Let's see how many fans you could get from it. You can check out all this and still you can go back and add skills. So don't feel pressured to do the skills right away. You can check right here and see. Then if you look at prediction, this is the best one. Your trainer has what it takes, or your training has what it takes to be the top contender. This means you'll most likely win, especially with double circle, double circle, double circle, circle, double circle. It's like if you see the double circle, it means like you're more than good enough for the race in that stat. So I don't really feel any pressure to get any skills right now, unless something's like really like a lot off and I really want it. Which we're gonna build it as pace chaser, not front runner, so I don't want this. This is only for medium races. I prefer ones that work for like every race, so we probably won't grab this one right now. Maybe later on, because most of our races will be medium. But I do prefer if it's more general. So I think we'll hold off on that for now and just race without taking any skills. It seems like she'll be more than good enough. And she just needs top 3. Again, for the sake of time, I'll just skip it. Got second. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know Teo's career yet. We may need more fans. I'm not sure. This is my first time doing her career. We'll find out up here in a minute. Yeah, so we need more fans. Okay, perfect. So this is why we've been leveling up our support cards / friends. Is because if you see this little rainbow right here, that means we get friendship training. This means we get more stats. Like, we'll get more speed and more wit if we do this because of the rainbow. But before we do that, we still need more fans. So we're going to want to look at races. And, well, before we do that, let's look at Teo's stats. So she's good at turf, she's good at medium, and she's good at long. So we're going to want to look for a turf, either medium or long race. So there's no good races for her today, so I'd rather train today. But then if you look tomorrow, we have a turf medium, so that's perfect for her. So we'll train today, and then tomorrow there's a turf medium. So we will do... Could do this, the friendship bonus, but I think I would prefer this and get the power up. And then this will give you skill points. This will give you some extra stats. And I think this one will give you some energy and mood. I think we'll go with the skill points. I like skill points. The skills are really good. So there you go. Now we can see, we checked yesterday, and there it is, the turf medium. We knew that was coming. Do a prediction if you want. Your trainee's form is good, she might be a top contender. So it seems like she'll most likely get like first, second, or third probably. Again, save time, we'll just view results. I go first. Nice. We'll start showing the races in a little bit to show you, like, once we start getting the skills. I'll start showing the races, but since we don't really have any skills right now, I feel like there's not really a reason to show the races. And we have enough fans now. Perfect. So there's not really much we can do today. We have no energy, so we'll just chill, rest. We don't want her to get hurt right before a race. That'd be pretty bad. And then there we go. More friendship training. So this will give us power and it'll level up 4 people. So I'd say this was worth it for sure. And here's the parents coming in for the second time. So you get the inspiration at the start, and then you get it here, usually around like your second or third race. You can see the 3-star speed coming in, bunch of stats. Sometimes even these level up. Like I've gotten... Shush! Damn, you're so cute, but shush please! Thank you. Sometimes like these will level up to like an S. Like I've gotten S pace and like S medium or S long before because of the parents as well, which is nice. And then sometimes it'll help take some of the skills off. Like I know I was using a special week as a parent for a while, and one of special weeks like ultimates shows up as a skill sometimes if you use her as the parent, which is really nice. I think we will go with... Oh, actually first, let's see the prediction. Gracie's pumped and up and ready for a challenge. I'd say she could be a top contender. Most of her stats are pretty good besides guts, but again, I don't really care about guts too much for as long as the stamina could hold out. You might go with... I've kind of been eyeing up Prepared to Pass. I like this one. The ones that like help you break out of the pack. I feel like that screws you over a lot in the final stretch if you kind of get stuck in a group. Your character has the stats to like make the speed and like the stamina to get in the lead, but they can't get out. So I usually like grabbing this one if I find it. And this one would be nice, but it's only medium, so I think we're gonna hold off on that for now. So we'll just take this one. And we'll do our race. Okay, so for this one, we'll just skip to the last part and see if the skill procs. So I didn't actually think to check what Teo's skill is. It's my first time using her, so I don't actually know how her ultimate works either. She got late start. I swear, some of them always get late start. Certain characters like never get it, and some of them always get it. I don't know why. Anyways, we'll skip towards the end. So we have her as Pace Chaser, so she's in a good spot. She's like right where she wants to be. She's not in the lead, but she can now make her break right here at the end. There's her ultimate. She's so cute. Go girly, go! Come on! Oh, dude, she's so fast! Come on! Be with us! Easy! She's so cute. Thank you for the $20! Thank you, thank you! Unknown too, what a freaking... Oh, it's Seb. Ah, Seb, thank you for the $20! I don't know why I showed up as unknown. Do polls? Okay, we'll do horse girl polls after this. Or in the middle of the video. We'll do it at the end. We'll include the polls at the end of the video for fun. Thank you, Seb, for feeding my gacha addiction. So I forget what this one does. I didn't really like the results of this one. I've never done this one, but I found out this one gives 20 speed. So I almost always choose this one. Which all you guys should have this card. Where is it? This special week card. It's from the event. You get it for free. Everyone should have this. Eventually you should even get it to level 50. I've only gotten 3 copies so far. Almost at my 4th. But eventually you'll be able to get this level 50 for free if you do the event. This is a really good card. Its speed has some good abilities on it. Friendship bonus. And just like the fact that you get it to level 50 is really nice. Also gets speed bonus, which speed is always really nice. Yeah, so that event that just popped up was from this card. If you ever see it, I usually do the hairstyle one because it gives 20 speed. Or was it 15? I forget which one. There's nothing too good today. And we don't have a ton of energy, so we'll rest and hope for friendship training tomorrow. There we go. And then we got friendship training today. Perfect. But it's which? Could level these 2 up. Or these 3 up. I think we're gonna go stamina and get this to 4-star. Or 4 bars. And get her almost to 4 too. How do you reroll accounts in this game? Sure, you can take a break from this for a second. So if at any point you want to stop the career, you just hit save and exit down there and it'll save. And you can come back to it. But if you want to reroll, you just go to the title screen. Right here, and then there'll be an option to delete data. And then it lets you skip the tutorial. Once you've done the tutorial one time, if you just go to the title screen, and you're so chatty. I'm trying to talk. But all you have to do is go to the main menu, and there's an option to delete your data there. Okay, so look at skills again. So we saw she got late start, so I'm kind of tempted for focus. Because I swear certain characters always get a late start. Okay, so this is a good one, right? So slightly recover endurance mid-race. So it will proc every single race, basically, for as long as you have her running as a pace chaser. Which actually, I should have gone over this earlier, I'm sorry. I forgot to talk about this earlier. So when you go to the race, you can change how she runs. So you change here, and it'll show you how good they are at it, right? So her end is an E, so she's not good at end running. You can make her late style runner, but she's only a B. So I mean, it's doable, but it's not as good as her pace, which is an A, and her front's a D. So we're basically always going to keep her on pace chaser. Certain characters are good at multiple. Some of them will be like AA, sometimes even like 3 A's. So you kind of switch it up based on what skills you get. For Teo, she's basically always going to be pace unless you gave her a parent that got her to A late. But most likely always be on pace. So any pace ability is usually pretty good for her. I'll show you. We'll let this whole race play out so you can see that one ability that we just took will most likely proc basically every single race because there's no real condition to it besides being on pace chaser. So those are my favorite type of skills, the one that like consistently are used. We can see she's pace chaser, so she's gonna chill around like 7th to 3rd place for most of the race. Which is like a perfect spot for her. You don't want her like too far ahead that she's like gassing herself, but you don't want her too far back that she can't make that push at the end. And now she's getting rushed, which is not good. But we'll get energy back to make up for the rush. The rush kind of burns some of your stamina, but she'll hopefully get it back. Right around when this line gets about this mark. And you'll see it up in this corner when ability procs. Here it is, hydrate. See, procs basically every race. I like the abilities like that where you know that they'll almost always proc. You don't really have to worry too much about like being in the correct condition for it. Yeah, she's in a good spot. She's in 6th place. She has plenty of time to make her move. Usually they start to make their move as a pace chaser right after this turn. Right around here. So they come around the turn, they start going straight, and this is where she'll start making her break. There we go. So the abilities are coming out, prepare to pass. She's up in 3rd. Go, girly, come on! Oh, Special Week's making a getaway, though. She'll probably get 3rd. I don't think she's catching. Rice Shower, Special Week. She didn't proc her ultimate. Wait, this one! Oh! They were slowing down! They got tired! So close. That's a good tail. We didn't need 1st for that race. We only needed 3rd. We're fine. You're A-okay. Oh, we only need 5th. Okay, so the next race we'll need 3rd, though. So Taylor's career isn't too bad. She only needs 1 1st place win. And it's her last race. So we have Wit, friendship bonus, but I think we're gonna go with speed because I kind of want a super creep gives a lot of like stamina stuff. She gives like corner recovery. I really because like every race has a corner, so this will always proc if you get it. So we're hoping to get that one. Ramp up isn't too bad either because it procs like slightly increases velocity when passing another runner mid race. Like very rare that you don't pass at least one person mid race, so that usually pops up too. Firm conditions is like the most common ones. That one's not too bad. Home stretch haste, like every single place, you know, has a last like spurt, so that'll basically always proc. Then hesitant pace chaser. So we're a pace chaser, so we don't really want this one. But most of her abilities are good. Also, I never actually checked what her ult does. So greatly increased velocity when flashy footwork, when closing the gap to runners ahead on the final straight. Cool. So we are gonna go with this one and hopefully get a good ability. He gave us the one we don't want, of course. Fortunately, there's a lot of RNG in this. It makes it fun and intense, but also it can screw you over at times, like that. It's a little risky at 27%, but it is a speed boost friendship, so we're gonna risk it. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So then every summer, so you can see classic year, early July. Every time around this year, your characters come to the beach. The nice thing with the beach is you get more stats from training. You can see how like they're all purple. But then also, you can see there's no recreation anymore, but there's rest and recreation. So you get mood up bonus and you get your energy back every time when you do this. So this is really nice being at the beach. The only issue is you can't go to the infirmary when you're at the beach. So if you have any ailments by the time you go to the beach, it kinda sucks. So you really don't want to get hurt at the beach. We have friendship on power, and let's look at both of them to max friendship. So we'll do this one. Alright, and then we have stamina and a speed one. As tempting as it is, we're gonna rest. It's too high of a fail chance. I don't want her to get hurt. We're gonna go with speed. Like I said, I kind of like speed more than stamina, especially because most of her races are medium. And then, like, see, some of these are so like really obvious. Like, we're trying to work on strength, we're trying to work on speed. So obviously, this one will give you speed if you say it. We're gonna go with power. What happens when they get injured? Their mood goes down. You lose that turn of training. Sometimes their energy and stats go down as well. And then sometimes they get a condition. And then you have to use another turn to go to the infirmary. So you could lose stats, stamina, lose the turn that you used on training, and lose the turn to go to the infirmary. Stats, yeah, it's not a lot of stats. You'll lose like 5 stats. It's not too bad. And you'll know if the character has like an injury or like a condition. Like it sometimes they'll have like, it's not like it necessarily an injury, but they'll have like a migraine or something. You'll know if they have it either by checking full stats, it'll be here in conditions, or the infirmary will light up. Like you can't go to the infirmary unless you actually have a condition. So she's way too low on energy, so we're just gonna chill. Especially right before a race, we don't want her to get hurt. How's the game? It's really fun. I'm addicted to it. I've been playing so much recently. Even like off stream I've been playing. What abilities do you have again? Rosy Outlook. Soft stuff. So all of this stuff is kind of like medium, which is good for her because she's mostly medium, but she does have some long races. What's her next race looking like? So this one's a long race. Okay. This one's long. This one's medium. This one's long. Okay, so we don't really want medium abilities. So we can mostly ignore this because most of her races for now on are going to be long races. I know I don't do guts too often. But again, my superstition, I like to get them the next letter grade up. So we're going to do guts. I got guts for that one too. I still don't know the answers for hers yet. Don't worry if you don't like know what to pick for those. You'll kind of just like start to learn it over time as you use like certain support cards and certain characters more. You'll kind of see the same scenario more often. You'll kind of start to learn what each one is. But since it's our first time using Teo, I don't really know what answer gives what yet. So again, most of her races for now on are going to be long. So we either want the like right-handed, because almost every race is right-handed. It's very rare you see left-handed races. It's like right, right. This one's left, right. It's very, like, you usually see like one left race maybe in a career, and that's about it. Who's your favorite right now? I watched the anime, so I like McQueen the most. McQueen, then Teo, and then Special Week and Suzuka are tied for third. So we'll probably just go with... There's no discount on it, but I like prudent positioning for pace chasers because it gets them into, like... I like having the pace chasers be around, like, 3rd to 5th early race. I was really hoping for some stamina stuff, though. Go with... It's tough. Go with right-handed, since that's basically for every course besides one. And then... Shrewd Step. I like the navigation stuff. I feel like Sometimes you kind of get screwed over with the characters not being able to break out of the group. So giving them some skills to help with that is usually pretty nice. So now that we have some skills, we'll start watching the races a bit so we can see the skills like actually in action. We got McQueen from the free ticket. I used my free ticket on Teo because I want the anime collab version of McQueen, which comes out in 2 weeks. So I'm saving my polls for that and Kitasan Black. So I figured why use the selector on normal McQueen when I want the anime collab McQueen and I'm gonna get her in 2 weeks. So I use it on Teo instead. Alright, so there we go. So there's the right-handed. So you procs basically every single race. We have one race where it's not gonna work. That's fine. You know about McQueen? You'll do that on PC then? Yeah, I'll show that at the end of this video too. The upcoming banners. They already announced when they're gonna come out. We already kind of knew because of the Japanese schedule, but now we know like exact dates. They tweeted it out, so I'll show you guys at the end of this. Super Creek. I love the announcers. There's so much energy, especially this one. This guy's goated. Especially at the end when some of them win, they go like, "Don't mind Las Scarletto." He's still laugh. He goes crazy with his Betty. I know, he's so good. Hopefully Teo has enough stamina. She seems to be chilling. She's in 2nd place. So we should be getting a hydrate around now. We're reaching about the halfway point. Hopefully. Our wit isn't super high, so we might not, but it should be around here. This is a long, yeah, this is a long race. This is a, there's hydrate. This is a 3,000 meter race. Alright, Teo's in a... We actually don't want Teo in first, because her ability can't proc if she's in first place. We'd actually want her to be in 2nd, at least. But she's kind of breaking away. Seems like everyone else is getting tired, so maybe it won't even matter. Maybe it won't even matter. She's just that good. She doesn't even need it. Hope we can see a concert. I've unlocked with the concert. There we go. Prepared to pass, but she's already in first, so she doesn't even need it. Dude, she is cooking. Holy, she doesn't even need it. Doesn't even need her ult. No one's near her. She's gone. See ya. Bye-bye. Tokai Teo. Easy clap for Tokai Teo. Easy clap. She's so cute. Dude, her and McQueen. Such good characters. As much as I like Special Week and Suzuka as the season 1 main characters, Teo and McQueen are just so cute and so good as main characters. I was like bummed out at first that Special Week wasn't the main character. And now it's like, I hate to say it, but I kind of like Teo more. I kind of like Teo more. Ray's gonna be mad about that one. Sometimes their moves randomly go down, but that's not a bad... You can talk! Just because I'm recording a video doesn't mean you can't talk. I've kind of gotten past most of the information part. We're kind of just playing out the career now, so you can talk more. Hello. What, you're mad that I like Teo more? She's so cute though. How can you watch season 2 and not just like adore her by the end? sweet. We got Iron Will. Ah, our moon keeps going down! Really, Bob? Come on. Hopefully this gives her some energy back too. Nice. So you can see that time the recreation gave energy back. And sometimes when you do recreation, you randomly get the claw machine. Which one of the days to get your random SSR legendary, or random SSR guaranteed ticket, you'll need to get this event and get 3 of these things. I find the easiest way to do it is find the one sitting up and line the purple, or the, sorry, not the purple, the pink circle right above its head, and that tends to work the best. I find this easier to do on phone, because it's like closer together, it's easier to line up. On computer, I find it a little harder to do, but we'll see if we can do it. There you go. Never seen this before? Yeah, I don't know, people say it's rare. I get it. What? I get it pretty often. I might have gone too far to the... Yeah, I went too far to the right. I'm a lot better at this on phone. There we go. No way we dropped this one. Ta-da! You did it for like 50 runs earlier to trigger it? Dude, I swear, I get those pretty often. I usually get it like once a career. Once every other career, maybe. Hello? What happened? Bruh. Not in the middle of my video? What the heck? Hopefully it saves. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're chilling. We are gonna go with... So we have a lot of long distance races. So we're gonna go with stamina again. For the long distance ones, if you don't have the stamina, it doesn't matter how good your other stats are. You will just run out. Unless you have like... You could get some skills that give you like energy back. Like Iron Will. All the blue ones. Hydrate. If you see the blue ones, they usually give you stamina back. The yellow ones usually help with either like speed or navigation. Green is performance, and red like is a debuff to other people. Alright, it's nothing that great today, so we'll just rest. Today's a good day to rest. Seems like something's going on with the server. It's annoying. In the middle of a video,
I've been crashing a lot too.
So health you usually give energy back, strength usually gives power or guts, and then skills usually give skill points. So those skills. Nice. And there we go. That's why we rested the other day, because we didn't have any friendship bonuses, but now we do. So we'll do one of these. These two are both max, so we'll do this one and try and get her to level 4. That'd be nice. Server Barn doesn't have enough stalls for all the horse girls. Dude, I didn't realize like how popular this game was gonna be. I didn't know like it was even a thing. I just knew about the anime, and then I coincidentally watched the anime like 2 weeks ago, and then the game came out like a week later. And I'm like, oh sweet, like I'll try this out. I like the anime, and I've been addicted to the game. Look at this one. The 2-for-1. Why not? Yeah, I'm almost done with season 2 of the anime. I'm on episode 12 of the anime. So I'm excited for that one. We'll go with this because I want to get Super Creek to level 4. And now you're starting to see why the friendship's important, because you get the friendship training. When you get the friendship up early, you get this more often late. And then with cards like, where's Super Creek? The cards like Super Creek, specialty priority increases the frequency at which characters participate in the preferred training type. So like Super Creek, like she gets friendship bonus to stamina. So it's like she'll show up on stamina more often. Or like fine motion will show up on wit more often. So that's part of why Super Creek's so good too. We'll go with wit, because it would be nice if we could get this to D. Oh, it's my queen tail. Perfect. Mwah. Cannon. Garbage is gross. We'll do this one. We'll do wit one more time. And then speed. Now you can see we are getting like friendship training almost every time now. That's why we focus so much on the early parts. So you get the bonus stats later. And then I think this will be our last inspiration. If the servers won't stop crashing. What's happening to the servers? Excuse me, side games. I was trying to record a video. Dude! Servers are melting. The game's just too good. The game's just too good. Happened to Jenna 2 days ago. I haven't had this issue yet. Alright, so there's the parents coming in again, so you get even more stats and like abilities and stuff. So the parents are really, really important. It really, honestly, less matters what horse girl you choose, and it more matters the inspiration on the parents, which the way. Sorry, I should have talked about this way earlier. I kind of forgot to mention this. So when you're doing a career, you really want to like keep in mind what your goal is, right? It's like you could try and win the URA Finale. Or your goal could be to build a PvP character. It's like, say like Teo is like good at medium, right? So you can focus completely on medium races and like medium stats, because you know you're gonna use it for PvP medium. Or you can focus on like making them a parent. So like say you want like speed inspiration, you just like go all in on speed to hopefully get a 3-star speed inspiration. I should have said that at the start. I completely forgot to mention that. But it also depends on what your goal is in a career, because the goal of the career isn't always to win the entire thing. So that's gonna be to build a PvP character, which the more you win, the more like training you get to do, the more stats you get. So the winning is still good, but it might not be your main objective. This one we're just kind of we're trying to kind of like build her and just get through as much of the career as possible, just so like you guys could see for YouTube like what to do. But just keep that in mind that later you might want to build a parent. So you might focus less on like stamina and wit and other stuff. You might be like, I just want a speed parent, so you just go straight in on speed. Go with this one. You want to drive yourself insane? Try and grind for 3-star sparks. I got lucky and I got a 3-star spark speed on Scarlet today, which was really nice. Yeah, the horse girl you choose doesn't matter as much as the support cards you choose and the parents you choose, which is really nice because it basically means you get to use like the the characters you want, and you could kind of make any character good. Some of them will more naturally be better than others, and some of them are more moody than others. Like, I've heard Rice Shower is really moody. Every time I use Super Creek, she's really moody. I hate to say it because I love her, but Special Week is kind of moody too. But some girls tend to be easier. Like, it seems like so far, like, Teo's been, like, happy the entire time. So this one I really like. Straightaway recovery. Slightly recover endurance on a straightaway. Every race has a straightaway, so this will always proc. That one's really nice. So we're gonna take that one. Kami, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you had a good stream. Hi, hi. Get someone shut them out, please. Pretty please. So we'll skip to the last part just for the sake of the video time, because like we're already an hour into this video. Yikes. Game's down. Yeah, it keeps having server issues, but I'm in it still so far. I think she just needs third for this race, hopefully. Come on, Teo! You got this, girlie! I think she just needs third. I hope it's just third. Oh, she's getting tired. Just hold third. Just hold third! Okay. McQueen, chill, dude. Any race with McQueen is always so tough. I swear, every time I see McQueen, like, you know, it's gonna be a rough one. Okay, so now we need to get second. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're just gonna rest today. You're too low on energy. Dude. You said it only lasts for 15 minutes with Jenna. Hopefully it only takes 15 minutes this time too. We're already an hour into this video. It'd be annoying if we had to restart it. Hopefully not. And then... and... the speed. Okay, so what race? I think this one was medium. I think this was our last medium race. Yeah. Kind of annoying that most of her races are long. Because I wanted her to be my medium racer, but it's okay. Go with speed again. Also, you can get like a double bonus. So like, I have 2 speed cards. So I have Special Week and Suzuka. So like, if they're both on the speed one, you can get a double friendship bonus. Which is why it matters like what type of card you choose. But we gotta chill. We have no stamina. You get a quad bonus? The most I've ever seen is 2. I've never gotten 3. Usually I run 3 speed cards. I usually have Teo, Suzuka, and Special Week, but I've never gotten all 3 of them for the bonus before. Don't forget to do a race for fans and skills. I usually don't do the races unless I need fans. I usually find just training better. Gains 70 strength in one go. That's insane.
超強いカブトムシ捕まえに行こうよ。ゴルシも持ってるんだって。
サイゲームスウマ娘プリティダ
Wait, I didn't know that. Fans is how you upgrade your special ability?
トレーナー
So that's how you got level 4 for Rudolph, right? I didn't know that. I learned something new today. Thank you. What?
The people love me. They love the emperor.
Yeah. We're gonna keep doing this though. We're mostly doing like a YouTube like tutorial right now. I feel like we want to kind of keep it simple. This is more of like a starter guide just to get people started on their career. Like mixing in the races is a little too much for this guide. Go with the friendship bonus again. Side games, please!
Umamusume Pretty Derby。こんな時間にトレーナーも外出。ストレッチ。さあ、打ってやらや。なんかね。
Go for it again.
さあ、打ってやらや。今日も走んなきゃだね。
And we'll just chill today. For a new player, do you feel that front Pace Chaser running style is a bit easier than late end? I like Pace Chaser the most. I think almost every single one of my characters is Pace Chaser. I don't know why. Pace Chaser just seems to be the best for me. I feel like front is tough. Because, like, if you don't get... He's so cute. You don't get out in front, like, right away, so you get, like, a late start. It kind of just, like, screws over your whole run. I feel like Pace Chaser tends to be the most consistent for me. I don't know why. It's just what I've noticed. We're gonna take... Because the hints are going to swing Maestro, so we'll just take Corner Recovery. I really like the energy ones. These are usually my favorite. Any, like, energy one that always procs, I almost always... Psychic Laser! You like the strength ones? Yeah, power is really good for, like, late game, like, the big burst, but it's so stressful, dude. Seeing, like, gold ship for, like, someone in the back the entire race. And you just have to hope and pray that they, like, they lock in the, like, the last second. It's so fucking... It's so fun, but it's so scary, too. Alright, so this video is already like a minute, or an hour and 10 minutes long, so we're just gonna skip to the end. There she goes! She's first! My girlie! Look at her go! Come on! The issue with her being in first, though, is she doesn't get her ultimate. Look at all the stamina she keeps getting back. My girly papa! Yes, nice. For that, we have one more race to start the URA Finals. We have to get first. And it's a long distance race, which long distance races are so stressful, dude. They are so stressful. We're gonna go with stamina. We got to.
一緒に頑張りましょうね
The long distance coming up, I feel like stamina's gotta be the way to go.
この無敵の帝王
Just go late surger and easy win. She's not good at running late surger though. I really want Iron Will. I would really like Iron Will. I don't have the points for it. I could get greedy. And I'm not gonna do anything.
早くピュン
Check the predictions. How's she looking? Top speeds, top stamina. She'll be fine. The guts, like, most of this is like... Because she doesn't have guts, but she doesn't need it. For as long as the stamina lasts, she'll be fine. Also, this is a shorter long distance. She'll be fine. It's only 2,500. You know what? I'm so confident, just view results. That's my girly! That's my girly! Look at her smugness. She's so cute. So we could go wit. Man. I'm tempted. To get her wit to C is kind of nice. Yeah, okay, we actually can't do anything else. I just realized how much stamina she has. We're doing wit. We go wit. Get some stamina back! Okay. And then we go swing maestro. So this race... I think these are always medium. I think Aura Final is always medium. Is Rice any good? I don't have Rice. I heard she's really hard to use because she's really moody. Which would make sense because she's really moody in the anime. But I don't have her, so I can't confirm that. I'm so confident. We just skip it. That's my girly bomb! That's my girly bomb! Also, Ray, Seb donated $20 for the polls. Ray. Can this be enough to train on the next go around? Probably. Yeah, we'll do wit one more time. That'll give us enough stamina to hopefully train next time. But yeah, what Kami said, there really isn't anyone bad enough that they're unplayable. Like even Urarara. Uharara. I don't know, I'm not gonna say her name. Even you can make her win. My girly bomb too! Oh, she's so good. She's so good, my girly. I got Rice and did one run. I won. I'm afraid to try again. I mean, just keep doing it. It's no big deal if you lose. Just try again. If she fails now, I'm gonna be so sad. There's a 30% chance. This is so risky if I do this. Or I could just do wit. And not risk it. I feel like that's way too much of a risk right before the last race. We're just gonna go wit. I don't like, imagine she gets hurt right there. Okay, so I know I'm gonna use her as a medium most likely for PvP to replace my my super creek. So let's just check and make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's a medium race. Yeah, this is a medium race. Okay, so now I don't feel bad about giving her medium stuff because I know we're at the end. We only have medium races left, and I want her to be medium for PvP. So we're gonna give her medium corner. Might even do it twice. Yeah, we're gonna do medium twice. Alright. Let's see all of our hard work pay off. I won't skip it at all. We'll watch the whole race. This video has been an hour and 16 minutes. I hope it was helpful. And let's hope Teo can win it all. Like, sometimes building friendship to Orange takes so long and I end up being super underpowered halfway through the career. That's why the support cards that increase friendship are really nice. That's why, like, part of why Super Creek is good. All the cards that increase, like, your friendship gains are always useful.
URA Finale 決勝芝2000勝利にたどり着くのはスタートです。秋の娘揃って綺麗なスタート。
Come on, girlie, you got this. Yeah, true stuff. It's a left-handed course. Are you kidding me? So you can tell if it's left-handed because they're running this way instead of this way. Like the arrows are pointing this way. Look how many abilities we're proccing. This is why I always pick ones that are like guaranteed to proc. Look how much of abilities we're getting. This is why you pick the ones that you're like guaranteed to get every race. Because they're so good. You always get them. You can constantly rely on them. It kind of takes some of the RNG out of it. She's in a really good spot. Close behind the front runner in second place. All of her abilities are proccing. In such a good spot. Come on, Teo! So the favorite is right next to her in Air Grove. There's Hydrate! She's getting even more energy! She's cooking. Oh lord, she's cooking! She's in first already! Oh my goodness. We kind of need her in second so her ability can proc though. We kind of want someone to take over soon so that she could get her ability. Come on, Teo! Come on, Teo! Oh, here comes Super Creek! No, Teo! Use your ability! Teo, step! Oh, Grass Wonder. Grass Wonder, you bitch! Okay, it's fine. I didn't have to use a single restart. We get 3 more tries. We can do this. Go on, Teo. You get 3 tries. You got this, girlie. You're in a great mood this time. Yeah, she wins this. She wins this. I have so much faith in her. I have so much faith in her. Please proc your ability. Prepare to pass? Straight away recovery? Tail step! Come on, tail step! Please use tail step. Where's your ability? Use it! Teo, use your ability. We even got your wit up. Teo, we're at the last race. You cooked this entire time. You won like every race. Please don't choke now. She's in first! She's cooking! Some grass wonders making her move. Come on, Teo! Come on! Come on, Teo! Come on! Push! Run! Run! Oh shit, vodka grass wonder right there! Keep going! Keep going! No!
次こそ負けないぞ。
This is why I hate Grass Wonder in the anime too. This is why I hate Grass Wonder. Come on! Last chance.
いくぞ。
She's in second. Okay, that means she can proc her ability. Please proc your ability. She hasn't used it a single time. Use your ult. Use it. Use it. Yes.
この僕、天陽様だ。
Go Teo. Go Teo. Let's fucking go. どうかいてよ I don't know why she wasn't using it before, but she finally did it.
天陽様の実力だ。
She just like refused to use her ability. It's like, girly, use it, win, please. We got top star, nice. And with that, YouTube, hope you guys learned something. Our very first time using Tokai Teo, we won the URA Final. And you get a bunch of extra stats and skill points at the end to help you with your PvP and your like legacy. It's very nice too. Oh, look how cute she is. A shitload of skill points. So we're gonna use her as our medium racer. She could also be long distance. We're gonna special leak there. We'll give her... He will give her... this one. I guess that's all we could give her. That's enough. And with that, we finished Teo's career. And the server crashed. Nice. Wait, no, it didn't crash. We're good. Cool. Okay, so we got a bunch of skills that hopefully she'll pass on. Pretty good stats. Hopefully she'll get speed or stamina as her inspiration. And we can use her long distance or medium for PvP, which would be nice. So I got a B. I've only ever gotten one B+. I got an Ogari cap. She got wit. It's fine. She got Teo, Sky High Teo Step 2-star. Nice. Not too bad. Not the greatest parent, but we're kind of building her more for PvP, so that's fine.
僕、強かったでしょ。
Yeah, YouTube, I hope that helps. I don't know if you call this a guide or not, but it's kind of just my process of when I do a career, what I usually do. Doesn't work out pretty well for me. I now have an entire team of characters that have won the URA Final. That's pretty nice. And hopefully you learned something. We'll do our temple as promised.
はい、スーパークリークです。
You're so cute, but you're so moody. You piss me off. We're gonna put in Teo.
東海帝王、いくよ。
She's so cute. Nice. And let's celebrate our video, our winning in the $20 from Sub. Thank you, Sub. With the 10 pull. Can we get Suzuka? I would take McQueen too, because she's my favorite, but we're waiting for the McQueen banner. So for now, I don't really want her too much, because I want the McQueen banner version of her. No, ain't anything good. Kind of tell by the long shot star. Give me a Scarlet. I really want to get 3-star Scarlet. I like her outfit when she's 3 stars. Oh, I got Top Gun. I don't think I've gotten Top Gun. Yeah, new. Ah, Arurara. I really want to do a run with her and get her to win everything. She deserves it. El Gandor Basa. Alright. I'll do a whole video on this probably as well, but just to show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So they recently made a tweet of the schedule for July. So we're getting Bourbon in July 2nd, so tomorrow. We're getting, I forget her name, in a week, and then we're getting Queen and Teo's season 2 outfits in 2 weeks. So this is the McQueen I really want. McQueen's my favorite, and I love this outfit of hers. We're also getting Kitasan Black, which apparently is like the best support card in the game. So you probably want to save your pulls for this banner. This will be a really, really good banner. Hope this is helpful. I wish you guys luck on your polls, and make sure to come check me out on Twitch. I've been streaming this a lot recently. I'm like really obsessed with the game. It's really, really fun. See you guys around. Bye bye.